What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button down below. In the description, I'm also going to link a Patreon link. You can become a patron and help me create content for my channel. I will review movies that you recommend. Hell, I even listen to some music that you recommend as well too. Whatever it is, just let me know. Well, with that being said, today is Monster Monday. So today we are looking at the 1998 film that I will also link an Amazon link in the description below so you could buy that if you care for it. But today we're looking at the 1998 Godzilla. I know. Everybody hates this damn movie. They hate it. They say it's not Godzilla. And guess what? I, for one, agree. I'm never that type of person that turns around and says, you know what? This ain't that movie. I don't see it as that movie. But today I'm actually in agreement with the general population. I don't believe that this is a Godzilla movie. This movie feels like a giant dinosaur movie. Like, it feels like a unrelated sequel to Jurassic Park. Hell, it feels like Jurassic Park. And I kind of elaborate on more of the reason why I feel like that later. Now, Godzilla, to me, especially this film, has a nice little warm place in my heart. And the reason why is because I remember the freaking ads and the advertisements for this film when I was a kid. The freaking Taco Bell commercial, here, lizard, 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 all of that stuff. I remember all of it. And I remember I was super hyped when they had the teaser trailer come out in movie theaters where it's like, it's a random museum or something. And all of a sudden, Godzilla foot comes in and crushes the statue, and then it's like Godzilla coming this day or whatever, right? So I remember all of that. I remember sitting in the movie theater being all excited, being hyped to watch it, standing in a long line early in the morning, couldn't wait to see this damn movie. And with that being said, I mean, let's talk about it already. This movie is a 1998 film. It's starring old boy that played Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It also has the voice actor that plays Mo. You also got my boy Leon, a professional in this movie. So, we have an abundance of actors that are familiar faces, but they're not A-list actors. Hell, they're not even B-list actors to me. This movie tries to tell a story about how Godzilla materialized by saying that it is a product of the Komodo dragon being exposed to radioactive fallout, and thus creating a brand new species of animal. This Godzilla, honestly, I'll get into that later. Anyway, so after the Fallout Komodo dragon explanation, they are basically chasing this lizard throughout the movie, trying to draw him with bait. And the whole end game of this is to kill Godzilla. You even have the old man sitting in the damn blanket. Gojira, Gojira, Gojira. That was a nice touch, but it was kind of like, hit or miss. Godzilla turns out to be pregnant, has kids. Kids turn into like some little velociraptors, start chasing people around Madison Square Garden, hunting people, etc., blah, blah, blah. Whatever, right? The movie climaxes and ends with Godzilla being freaking assaulted with missiles and dies on the bridge. Now, as anticlimactic as that sounds, it's just kind of like how it plays out in the movie. It plays out anticlimactic. Let me tell you about what I like about this movie, though. What I liked about this movie is the fact that Godzilla's design. A lot of people hated the shit. They're like, that ain't Godzilla. I don't even know who this big-ass reptilian dinosaur is. But me, personally, I like the design. I thought it was pretty cool. It was very amphibian-like, and honestly, I mean, when I was a kid, it was like a fresh take from watching Rubber Suit Godzilla your whole life to seeing, like, this CGI Godzilla. Also, CGI was kind of brand new at the time, so you were just like, whoa, that looks really cool, right? With that being said, now that I have watched this years later, what is it, 22 years later? Damn, that shit didn't age well. Like, oh my God, like that shit looks like Nintendo 64 graphics, my friend. Dude, especially the daylight scenes were horrible. Like, they exposed everything. And I was talking to my cousin. I told my cousin, like, damn, the night scenes look all right. They look kind of like they're passable. And he said that's because it's hiding the blemishes from all the bad CGI. And I was like, damn it, you know what? You might be right, because these night scenes look a whole lot better than the day scenes. Um, the little velociraptors, they looked ugly. I couldn't take a lot of these CGI scenes. Rewatching it, I couldn't take it serious at all, like whatsoever, like at all, like none, zilch, nada. The story's all right, the actors are all right. I mean, it's very campy and comedic at times, and it just doesn't feel like a Godzilla movie. It feels like a giant dinosaur movie like Jurassic Park. And then you have these military people who are supposed to be experts at using weaponry, but yet they couldn't hit a damn target to save their lives. I mean, I thought we were watching Star Wars and these people were wearing stormtrooper outfits the way that they were missing. How you have a thing that says target locked on and then you continue to miss, right? But back to Godzilla. I like the design of this Godzilla. I also liked how he was more athletic. I liked how he was very intelligent in regards to the way that he approached things. He was meticulous in his techniques and tactics in order to take down the enemy. The way that he went underwater and then had the missiles hit the submarine, that was smart. The way that he tricked the helicopter pilots into hitting the corner and then couldn't find them anymore, that was smart. You can tell that he was a very tactical fighter. And also the fact that he was very light on his feet and very athletic, it was a nice little touch, especially to see, like, you know, in regards to Godzilla, like you don't really see that often at all. So that was a cool little touch. In all honesty, if they ever wanted to add him to the MonsterVerse and kind of give him maybe like a Skull Island exclusive kind of feel and say that maybe he's one of the little semi predators on the island, I think that'll be a nice little touch. The fact that he didn't have his signature atomic breath and he just had gassy ass breath that exploded, that was pretty whack. Dude, a lot of the CGI and some of these characters really took me out of it. It felt like I was watching a campy ass superhero movie at times, especially with the news anchor's boss. That guy was like him and the mayor or whatever the hell they were supposed to be were very campy, and it just felt like I was watching like a cheesy ass superhero movie. All in all, in regards to enjoyability, I didn't know that this was a 2-hour movie. It went by very fast, and honestly, it's not a bad watch when you watch it. I can understand why people enjoy it, but it doesn't feel like a Godzilla movie. If you kind of take away the anticipation, the high expectation that you have for a Godzilla film, if you take that away, the movie's pretty damn enjoyable, right? But once you add that Godzilla element in, it makes it knock down a couple grades, and it loses its value. If it was just a monster movie like on its own, I think it would probably have done better than it having the name Godzilla attached to it. So with that being said, let me know what you think. I know a lot of people in the kaiju community fucking hate this film. They think that it's trash, basura, garbaggio. But I want to know what you think. So I think it's all right. I think if I had to grade it, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, possibly. Devin, what would you give this movie out of a 5? On a score of 1 to like 5, what would you give it? Godzilla 98.
A 1.5.
Damn, 1.5. Shit. Yikes. That was kind of brutal, my friend. So my cousin gives it a 1.5. I say it's about a 2.5 to 3, somewhere around there. But I think that like I said, the idea that it's a Godzilla movie kind of like it bumps it down because it doesn't feel like a Godzilla movie. So like if you take away the Godzilla element, it's like a 3. If you put the Godzilla element in and you're like, oh shit, this is a Godzilla movie, it bumps it down to like a 2. Just keeping it real. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you agree. Tell me if you disagree. Whatever it is, you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. And also, don't forget to check out my Patreon account. and the Amazon link for this film. I believe it's going to be a Blu-ray / 4K DVD set. So go ahead and check that out. Let me know if you're interested, and you are now exiting. So adios. See you guys next Monday.